This is attempt number 1 to do this review. Don't know if it's going to take more than one attempt because I'm a little nervous and I have no script. I thought it was Cats. It is a reimagining and a fan fiction version of the story, sure, but it's Cats, and I like cats, so I liked the movie. Creepy CGI aside, what did I like about the movie? What did I not like about the movie? Let's discuss. I liked the music. At the very beginning, when I first heard the overture start, it felt like I was in the theater ready to see Cats. I got excited. I felt those same feelings. Now, I was a little disappointed that the dancing was almost entirely new. The revival had an interesting mix of the original choreography from Julian Lin and Andy Blankenbuehler's revival choreography. And I didn't mind that too much because they definitely hit a lot of the same notes that the original did. Things that, like, moments you can't really take out of Cats, moments that make Cats with the very 80s dance moves. Now, the movie, I didn't see any of that, really. There was, like, maybe little bits sprinkled in, but it seemed very new, which that was a big disappointment because I love the original choreography so much, and it's so Cats. And that's the same with the costumes, you know, the very 80s feel with the leg warmers and all of that, and that was also missing from it. And it is an 80s show, and so the 80s feel, the only thing really left over was the music and the synths and all of that. So that was a bit of a disappointment. I thought the casting was really well. I really didn't like Rebel Wilson. She took me out of it. She, I feel, was put there for people going to see it that don't know anything about Cats and aren't fans, because she kind of broke the fourth wall one too many times, one too many cat puns, and like just kind of like, hey guys, isn't this weird? Like, it just felt it kind of lost a little dignity. Now, Cats is an earnest show. It's a weird show, but it's an earnest show. And Rebel's attitude within it, she wasn't Jenny Anydots. She was Rebel Wilson playing Jenny Anydots and making fun of it while she was there. It just wasn't my favorite thing. There's bits of James Corden that kind of did the same thing with, like, Bustopher Jones leaning on his crotch. Beyond those little things, I actually thought he did a really good job as Bustopher. It was a very cute version of him. I really liked, and I really liked almost like nearly everyone else in the role. I think the actor, his name's escaping me right now, who played Monkey Strap, probably was the closest to, like, what I would think of when I would think of someone in Cats. Like, he felt very much like, you know, he could be in just a stage production of it, which I thought was really good choice. Francesca Hayward, who played Victoria, did a really good job. Her dancing was wonderful. There's just like little things in my head. Me and Julianne recorded like our initial reactions. Okay, it is. Yeah. December 19th. Me and Julianne have just seen the Cats movie. We just saw Star Wars. Cats ears. Oh man. Yeah, so this is just notes for me to write the script of the video. Yeah, script. Oh, how ambitious. Anyways, how ambitious of me. Okay, what have we talked about so far? We liked it. We talked about actors versus personalities. Yes. Yeah. Some people were hired on as actors, some as personalities. The personalities took us out of it. Yeah. Who was in charge of the tails? Was it the oh yeah, or the choreographer? The CGI tails. I know we weren't going to talk about CGI, but like, we're very choreographed, and I thought the tails were really interesting. Like, took the place of like a leg movement that would happen in some of the dance, like, or some of the versions. That was an interesting thing. I thought Rum Tum Tug's song was a little underwhelming till the very end. I have a comment to make about that. My husband, I was telling this to my husband, I was like, oh, it's just like, I just wasn't super into it, and we were listening to the soundtrack in the car, and he goes, my husband says, I know Rum Tum Tugger is supposed to be the Elvis cat, but this version he's kind of like the Prince cat. This sounds like a Prince song. And I listened to it, and I'm just like, I like it more now. As thinking of this version of him being more Prince and less Elvis, I'm kind of into it. Anyways, yeah, so more original thoughts of Tugger.
I liked Jason Derulo as Rum Tum Tugger.
Yes, he was very good in the role.
Something that was bothering me at the beginning was that they were relying really hard on the setting. To, tell the story.
The set was amazing. It was all real.
For not having lighting as like a creative element of Cats. But I thought that Rum Tum Tugger's scene moved around a lot, and it was less focused on him. I do think that it really like hit its stride when they were just staying in the Egyptian.
Yeah. Like the junkyard. The whole thing happens in one space, and in the musical, that's how it's presented. In the movie, what they ended up doing is kind of giving it more of a 3-act structure, giving it more of a plot, for lack of a better term. And because of this, it's not all happening in one location, cats coming in and out of this little area, this little junkyard. In the movie, they turn the whole Jellicle Choice into this sort of reality show competition, and so Monkey Strap is kind of like, hey, new Cat Victoria, let's like peek in on people like rehearsing, I guess, because Old Deuteronomy's not there yet, so I'm assuming it's them rehearsing. And so like they go to Jenny Anydots, and they go to Busterford Jones, and they go to Rum Tum Tugger, and they kind of like are just watching them do their little thing. And then Mongo, Jerry, and Rumple Teaser isn't their like audition, it's them being like, hey, we're bad guys, come be bad with us. And they actually use the original orchestration for that song from London, like back when it first opened. Also, on the note of making them just pure baddies, is Bomb Ballerina is a baddie, and there's like no Demeter. I guess Demeter's a character, but she has no relation to Bomb Ballerina, and they're not like the sisters or whatever. So that was like a choice, sure. Also, Griddlebone is just this like random cat that's with Mongo, Jerry, and Rumple Teaser during that song and during the whole McCavity thing. McCavity sings and dances with Bomb Ballerina. It's just a lot of things. Here's like another random thing. People have been saying that the movie is too horny. And it's like, was it? I don't remember it being that at all. All I have to say to that is watch the PBS special. Let's keep playing this, I guess. They're all performing for each other and for the audience. I don't know. Although I did like the dream sequences in Skimbleshanks, but yes, like Skimbleshanks is always maybe the best part of Cats. Always. One more thing, Jenny Anydots. I have to address it. The zipper thing. I know. She does it in the musical, but it's less weird. Like it's just like a coat she's wearing. The way that they did it in the movie, it's like, why did you do it that way? The mice, though the CGI is terrible, I thought the mice were actually cute. And I like that they reappeared and that they were little kids. The cockroaches, no, did not like that. That's not, See, in the musical, the cats become these characters. They put on little fake mouse noses. They put on like little beetle costumes that are made of junk from the junkyard. It's all very creative. It's cute. The cats play dress up. There's a whole song that's not even in the movie at all, and that's Peaks and the Pollicles, where the cats basically dress up as dogs and reenact this whole story. Mistopheles is such an iconic number, you know? It's such a thing about cats. He's this confident, somewhat overconfident, amazing cat magician. His whole number is a spectacle. It is wonderful. It is fun. They didn't really do his number. I mean, like, they kept interrupting it for him to fail. I thought that was really interesting for his character, but not the number. Like, I thought they were gonna make him, like, shine. Yeah, it wasn't my Mistopheles. I liked this version of Mistopheles. I didn't like his song. So yeah, this was just a very rambly first thoughts type of review. I'm probably forgetting so many things. If you would like another review of this, if you would like me to go like number by number, or if you have very specific questions for me, what you should do is you should tweet me at MagicCatJenny, hashtag AskMagicCat. That way I'll find it if you have a specific question you would like me to answer in a additional review video. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers. I am excited and terrified. Kind of the same way I felt about the Cats movie is the way I feel about you. Also, if you're new to my Patreon, thank you so much for becoming a new Patreon. You can do so at $1 a month. That'll help me make more of these videos, and you guys can help me decide like what videos to do next. If you're on Patreon, just hit me up. Cross pause that my next video won't take forever to come out. Thank you. Meow.